Alright, YouTube. The first part of my video, which is titled the Schedule K1s and the 1099s with Uber, that was cut off, so I'm trying to still figure out how to do this dang, make videos on this webcam with my laptop. So anyways, back to what I was saying. So basically, for every Schedule K1 you receive, whether it comes from Uber or maybe Postmates, DoorDash, whomever, you must file each of those Schedule K1s. So when you get the Schedule K1s, as I was saying in the previous videos, the fees that you paid that is reflected on that Schedule K1 may be deductible, tax deductible on your tax return. But you must make sure that those Schedule K1s matches that return when you receive it. So you may not get that. The IRS is not going to get the Schedule 1099, the Schedule K1s and the income that's reported until after the tax season of April 15th. So once the corporations or companies file their business tax returns, then they're going to know what income was reported to you, and they're going to make sure it matches up. So it's not going to happen until after April 15th. And actually, it's going to be June or July that they're going to be able to confirm that those figures match. But it has to match. So I just wanted to add that on to the video from the previous one. So this is part 2. So with that being said, you're going to be able to deduct any type of losses and fees that we paid. And you're going to report that on the 1040. And there is a line item on that 1040 return that discusses about the Schedule K1. And when I was looking at my Uber statement for the end of the year, since I only started, late July, I only made about $5,000. And then, including the other companies I work for, I'm quite sure I will be paying a lower tax rate of capital gains losses. It's going to be a loss. So, fortunate for me, I know I'm going to get back substantial amount of money. The only thing now I am concerned about is not signing up for the Affordable Care Act. And I'm really not too sure about that Affordable Care Act. I don't know whether they're going to appeal it. But personally, I'm going to hold out until what that next president of ours, or yours, because I'm not going to acknowledge him, what they're going to do with the Obamacare. So it makes no sense for me paying. Let me see what's going on. I heard all this racket noise outside. Let me see. Make sure nothing crazy going on. Well, anyway, I don't want to pay that insurance until I know what's going to result from that Affordable Care Act and whether they're going to appeal it, because no one has not yet made it clear that if you pay for the insurance and you do not, and they appeal it, are they going to give me my money back? So ain't no point of me signing up for no Affordable Care Act insurance. But that's going to be a whole new video, because that's a whole other major issue that's going to happen with the IRS. And let me also tell you another thing. Do expect some delays, because anytime there's a change in administration, there's a possible change in holding of tax code. They're going to hold a lot of those returns, especially when it's indicating about whether or not one's about that Affordable Care Act, because this is the full year that it was required that everyone was supposed to be covered under insurance. But now the changing of the guard is going to affect filing of those returns. Another thing is going to affect filing of the returns is there's no confirmation of the next Department of Treasury commissioner, who's going to be in head of charge of the Department of Treasury. So for those who expecting their refund checks and thinking they're getting this big return and all this stuff like that, do not go to Jackson Hewitt H&R Block or all these tax preparers and get suckered in getting those loans. And they tell you, oh, we could advance you $2,500 or $1,000. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because let me tell you, if they decide not to extend certain tax laws and certain credits, and people thought they was getting this big refund that they used to get every year, and you take that loan out and it turns around, you're gonna not be allowed to take certain types of credits, or they decide to change what their tax codes would be, you're gonna get in trouble. So don't do it. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. So if you like my video, please leave a comment below with your information, and I will be offering not free services anymore, because I used to do people taxes for free and gave tax code advice and everything else. But now that I'm no longer with the service center, if you wish to consult with me, or if you need assistance in filing your tax return and you don't want to pay $300-400 to these tax preparers, I could file and help you do your tax return for probably a good $100. And if you have a very simple return, I could offer you a very good deal. But leave me your contact information below with your email, and I will contact you, and we could discuss the arrangements of what I'm going to offer to you. So like, comment, and subscribe, and watch out for some more valuable tax tips as the tax season comes about. Talk to you later. Bye.